demography has been the underlying theme of our conversation, I think, and certainly my education as well. What do we do to incentivize people to, well, have children? How
there's
do
only
you
two
solve a
options to solve a
depopulation
demographic
crisis?
downturn. Only two options for for reversing a demographic downturn. Number one is mass immigration, which is a cultural question. The later you start, the harder it is. And even Canada has proven that you can only take it so far. Number two, if you force people to choose between having a career and having children, they will choose. And enough of them will choose one or the other that you have a demographic problem. So the trick is to not make them choose. And that means making healthcare and especially childcare so inexpensive that it's not even a line item for their thinking.
But
You can
it's
do
also
that and hold it for 50 years. Then you'll be okay.
But is it though? Because we have a generational issue where men are shifting more one side on the political spectrum, on the social political spectrum, women on the other. There's a growing deviation here about what women want, what men want, the viewpoints of Gen Zers, Gen Alphas towards relationships, towards so many things that have been an underpinning bedrock of society, especially in the West. So that's a fundamental shift.
Oh, I agree. What's happened is the younger generation is seeing having a family as a cost. You have to remove the cost.
But then you have to, what, you tax people more and turn everyone socialist? Where'd you get the money to do that?
I've already said that fascism, communism, socialism, and God, I'm drawing a blank here. Fascism, communism, capitalism, socialism. I've already said that none of those are going to work anymore because of the population structure. So I don't know what that new economic model is going to be, but unless it's going to be a once and done, and this is the end of the species, it has to involve something that removes the cost from people having children, however they define that cost. Healthcare and especially childcare, that's at the top of that list.
But how do businesses deal with that? You consult businesses also. What do you tell them to do?
When you have a conversation with businesses about the end of capitalism, they get a little squeamish.
Well, everyone, I mean, squeamish. I guess that's is that the takeaway from our conversation, Peter?
We haven't seen this level of shock to how we consider civilization to be since roughly 1500. I never said it was going to be easy.
Well, that was the last beginning of globalization, wasn't it? That was the last one of the most recent globalization.
Well, since then, our economic models have been based on the concept of more. More trade means more money, means more finance, means more integration, means larger populations, more. We're now, for the first time in a half a millennium, seeing less. Everything has to revolve around that.